Page 32, 32, 32. भले बुरे हम तेरे प्रभु जी, भले बुरे हम तेरे प्रभु जी, भले एक साधक तत्ववेता भगवान से कहते हैं, मैं भले हूँ या बुरे हूँ, आपका ही हूँ। A spiritual aspirant, one yearning to know God, says to Sri Krishna, to Radharani, to Sri Krishna, my Lord, whether I am bad, whether I am good, bhale, or bad, bure, I am yours alone. We, the individual soul, belongs only to Sri Krishna, to Radharani. Radharani, Sri Krishna, one and the same, वो दो नहीं है, दो नाम है बस. We should never think Radha and Krishna to be two separate entities. They are one and the same, just two different names, two different forms, the same supreme power. And Guru is Radha Krishna personified. So, हम लोग अपने को भूल गए, अनादिकाल से. We have forgotten who we are. Again in less time. And because of that, Maya has taken hold of us. We've forgotten that we are the soul Atma, Jeev. We have been identified with this physical body from beginningless time. We've turned our backs away from Bhagwan. Peeth kiya. Baharmukh. It's a beautiful Ved mantra. Dwa suparuna sayuja sakhaya samanam briksham parikasva jati tayoranyah pippalam swadat nashnan nanyo abhichakashiti. Shvetashvatara Upanishad, chapter 4, verse 6. The exact translation, word for word translation of this Ved mantra is given in Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana. Exact. Bhagavad is explanation of Ved. भगवान जानते हैं कोई वेद समझ नहीं सकते. Bhagwan knows no one can understand Ved. Just as Bhagwan is divine, Ved is divine. So Bhagwan, through his divine descension, Avesha Avatar, Veda Vyas, wrote Bhagavad Mahapurana, which is explanation of Ved. This Bhagavad is सबसे बड़ा ग्रंथ. This Bhagavad is the greatest spiritual book. Bhagavad is Shri Krishna himself. Pure bhakti, pure bhakti. ज्ञान नहीं है, कर्म नहीं है, कुछ और. There is no jnana, no karma, yoga, nothing, only bhakti, pure bhakti. It's a saying in the world where the philosophy of the Bible finishes. This is a book called Bible, followed by the Christians. There's a saying among philosophers where the philosophy of the Bible finishes, Gita starts. Bhagavad Gita. 700 slokas. Small little book. Very famous all over the world. In so many different languages. And where the philosophy of Gita, Bhagavad Gita finishes, Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana starts. In Gita, there's Gyan, there's Karma. Shri Krishna is telling Arjuna, perform your duty. पहले बता रहे ड्यूटी करो तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु माम अनुस्मर युध्य च chapter 8 verse 7 Gita Arjun at all place सब जगह all place सर्वेषु कालेषु हर समय, all time, Mam Anusmara. Remember Shri Krishna lovingly. Think about Shri Krishna. Every moment, everywhere. Bhakti. Or Yudhya cha. You're Kshatri, a member of the warrior class, so it's your duty to fight the war. Do your duty. Perform your duty in the world. While remember Shri Krishna every moment. This is the Karma Yoga, the true meaning of Karma Yoga. So Gita is filled. But the last teaching of Shri Krishna in Gita, after telling Arjuna, do duty, then what does he say? Last teaching, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. Give up everything. सब धर्म को छोड़ दो. Give up all dharma, all duty, all obligation. Adharma as well as dharma. Virtue as well as vice. Give up everything. Or Mam Ekam Sharanam Braj. Take shelter in Shri Krishna only. Pure bhakti. See where Gita is ending. Pure bhakti. Arjuna asks, Shri Krishna, you're telling me to do duty. If I don't do my duty, I will go to hell. पहले बताया, अगर युद्ध नहीं करेंगे तुम नरक जाएंगे. If you don't fight the war, you will go to hell. And now you're saying, don't do. So will I not be committing paap, sin? Shri Krishna says yes. If you don't take shelter in Shri Krishna, you don't surrender to Shri Krishna, and you do not perform your duty, your dharma, then you're papi, sinner. But the moment you take shelter in Shri Krishna, you surrender to Shri Krishna, and He will take care. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo. Wo dharma, wo duty Shri Krishna karenge. He will take care of everything. But we have to take shelter, we have to surrender to Him. This is where Gita finishes. Bhagavad starts. Pure bhakti. So that verse I told you from Ved, Shweta Shvataro Upanishad chapter 4 verse 6, exact translation in Ved, in Gita Bhagavad Sari. Suparna Vetau Sadishau Sakhayau Yadhichayatau Kritanidau Chavikshe Ekastayo Khadati Pippalana Manyo Niranno Pibalena Bhuyan. 11th canto, 11th chapter, 6th verse. Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana. Bhagwan Shri Krishna is saying to Uddhav, the exact words of Vedas, कि एक पेड़ है, वृक्ष, there's a tree, वृक्ष, पेड़. उस पेड़ में दो पक्षी बैठे. On the tree, two birds are sitting. एक पक्षी है जीवात्मा, एक पक्षी है परमात्मा. One bird is Jivatma, the individual soul, we people. And one bird is Bhagavan, Shri Krishna. एक पक्षी ने दूसरे पक्षी को पीट किया, बहिर्मुखता. One bird has turned back to the other bird, this position. That bird is eating the bitter fruits, उस पेड़ में फल है, bitter fruits, वो खा रहा है और दुखी है, is suffering. The other bird looks on quietly, doesn't disturb. So this bird, this is us, Jivatma. We have turned our backs away from Bhagavan. The tree is the world. The fruits in the tree are the people and objects in this world. We're looking for happiness in the world. And instead of getting happiness, we're getting pain, suffering, dukh. And Bhagavan is sitting, both of these birds are sitting in our heart. Hriday mein baithe hai. Dono. Both are sitting in our heart. Not far. Bhagavan is right there. He's just taking note of our thoughts and ideas and rewarding and punishing us accordingly. And he keeps hoping, ये बेवकूफ हमारे जो बच्चा है, ये हमारे बच्चे हैं. This is my child. This fool, बेटा है. Amritasya vai putraha. Every living being is a child of God. This my child is so foolish. The happiness he's looking for right here, all he has to do, make a right about turn, left about. Okay, jana nahi. Doesn't have to go in some mandir or mountain or India, nowhere. वही पर नहीं जानते. And that's all happening because we have forgotten who we are. And we're suffering every moment. But we belong to Sri Krishna. Every relation of the soul is only with Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna himself have said in Veda, Mata, Pita, Bhrata, Sharanam. So with every relation, Tvameva Mata, cha Pita, Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhush, cha Sakha, Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravinam, Tvameva, Tvameva Sarabam, Mama Deva Deva. We say, but we are alive to Bhagavan because there's no feeling. Tvam Ev, Tvam you, Ev alone, tu he. You alone are my mommy, you alone are my daddy, you alone are my friend, you alone are my wealth, you alone are my knowledge, you alone are my everything. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Why can't we say alone? Because of that ignorance. Identifying, because ye sharir, when we make identify with the body, then we make relation of the body. All this relation we make in the world is all relation of, if I am body, agar मैं शरीर हूँ, तो ये सब हमारे रिश्ते हैं. जितने नाते हैं रिश्ते ये सब हमारे. If I am body, then all the relation in the world, mother, father, all of mine. But if I am not the body, I am Jivatma, soul, Atma. When someone dies, we say he left the world. Who he? Who is that has left the world? We, soul. That's who we are. Body is there, nothing. Earth, water, fire, air and space, Prithvi, Jal, Tej, Vayu, Akash, is all. That's not who we are. So, a Bhale Bure, whether I am good or bad, actually we are bad. Jagat Gurutam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu, ab do bura mat mano, don't feel bad. He says, as long as we are under Maya, जब तक माया के अंदर में है, तो सब के सब बुरा है. As long as we are under Maya, everyone is bad. Doesn't feel nice to hear. We think we are good. We say everybody's so bad and I am good. No. मानस रोग कछुक मैं गाए है सबके लखी बिरलन ही पाए. Kag Basundiji said to Guruji, everyone is bad. All the disease of Manas Rog, all the disease of the mind and all of us, all. Greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, selfishness, all disease, then how can we be any good? We feel, we think, I am good. Ye hai abhiman. Before we were singing beautiful part, that Radharani loves sinners, fallen soul. When we realize, we accept, I'm the most sinful. As long as this abhiman is there, this ego, we cannot accept that I'm most fallen. We can't see the fault. We can see everybody else's fault. Ye aisa hai, wo aisa, he's like this, she, and you, I'm good. Our ego. The more we think I am good, I am such a good person, that means the more ego we have. You have nothing in the world and yet ego. Person may be a beggar, have nothing, and yet that ego is there. And this is the thing which is preventing us from going to Radha Krishna, which is making us rotate in that 8.4 million forms of life. Yahi hai ahankar, abhiman. We have to take it out. This is why it says, Tinadapi suni chena. You want to be in the spiritual path, Bhakt banna, you want to become a Bhakt devotee, then you have to, first thing, very first thing, become humbler than a blade of grass. It's very important. I told you before, when humility is not there, when we think what someone says something, somebody will do something and we get angry, we feel bad. People are always complaining, this one did and that one and that one. They hurt me so much. You hurt me so much. What gets hurt, bhaiya? Is there some injury somewhere? Is it bleeding? Khoon nikal rahe kya? No, nothing. But I feel, it hurts deep. That's the ego. Our ego gets hurt. And we lose everything. We get angry, we feel bad, we have negative feeling. When you think negatively about somebody, whether you think positive or negative, pyar ya khaat, you bring that person and put them in the heart. You take out Hari Guru. Kans also attained Shri Krishna, just as the gopis did. The gopis had only favorable feelings. Every moment they thought about Krishna. Whatever they were doing, they kept singing his name, his glories. They kept thinking about him lovingly. Kans, same condition with Kans. Everywhere he saw Krishna. Food came. This Krishna, he threw the plate away. In the water came. Krishna, threw it away. He couldn't sleep. In the clothes, he seen Krishna tore the clothes. threw it away. In the body, he started scraping the body, seeing Krishna everywhere. He also attained Shri Krishna with negative feeling. Anukul bhav, gopiyo. Pratikul bhav, Shishupal, Dantavakta. They also attained Krishna, Shri Krishna. We should not do that. However the mind gets attached, we will attain that person or object. So if our mind gets attached to Shri Krishna, whether positive or negative, we will attain him, but it is not to be done by us. One, it has to be done during avatar, Kal. During the time of descension has to be done. One, two, it has to be so powerful. We cannot reach that point. So that's why for us, Anukul Bhav, only favorable. But this is just the example that when we have negative feeling for people in the world, whether it's positive or negative, just as the gopis, they had positive feeling, they attained Krishna, the Kants, Shishupal, etc. had negative feeling, they attained Shri Krishna. Wherever the mind is attached, we'll attain that. In the same way, we have positive or negative feeling for people in the world, love or hate, we will attain that. We have to be free from both of that. It's called Raga Dvesh. Rag, Dvesh. Rag, love. Dvesh, hate. Be neutral in the world. Attach the heart, the mind only to Hari Guru. But that will come when we realize I am not the body. So whatever I am, really I'm very bad, but I belong to you. Every relation of the soul only. And what do we do in the world? Udar bhare par maha alasi asovat saj savere. We eat our belly fill, stomach. All we think about is what to eat, what to drink. And if we don't have to work, because we have to work, then we can't sleep. But if we don't have to work, ab jab chutti hote hai, when it's a Sunday or some holiday, what do? Sleep. We love to sleep. Love to sleep. People always complain, I don't get enough sleep. A sadhu was going somewhere, and sadhu, they don't need home, anything. Wherever night come, so there was an abandoned house, and he happened to, that's all he saw while he was traveling. So he went and decided, I'll rest here tonight. So he cleared the ground a little bit and lay down to sleep. No bed, nothing. But then the mosquitoes came. You all know how the mosquito comes by the air, right? Somehow they come by the air. So he couldn't sleep, the mosquito kept bothering him. So he was seeing that, he started to praise the mosquitoes. Ki bhaiya aapne bahut bada kripa ki. You have, this is a great grace. You are telling. He felt the mosquito was saying to him, "Hey, wake up, jago. Now is not time to sleep. One day you're going to sleep forever. Ab jago, kirtan karo, do bhajan, kirtan." Now is not time to sleep. He got up and started to do sadhana. Started chanting the name of the Lord. We, many times, we ask Satsangi, do you do sadhana? sometime. I do, but not every day. Sometimes I'm so tired, I work, I'm so tired, I can't find the time, I'm so tired. We have to give up this laziness, this carelessness. We don't even know we live to see the next moment. So much we have gotten. Guru has come and told us everything, given us everything. Just now I was saying to someone, one said, "Do baatan ko bhool mat, do baatan ko bhool mat, jo chahat kalyan, jo chahat kalyan, नारायण एक मौत को दूजो श्री भगवान, नारायण एक मौत को दूजो श्री भगवान." The saint is saying, if you want what is best for you, which is beneficial, then listen carefully. Don't forget these two things. Bhulamat. What? First thing, mouth. Remember that. Mouth. That? Ooh, I don't like to think about that. Nobody likes to think I will die. Even though we are told again and again, even the next moment is not guaranteed. Any moment we can go. Nobody. And that doesn't mean this is only come for old people and sick people. When the time comes, it can be 1 year, it can be 1 month, it can be 1 moment. One child came out of the womb, didn't even come outside. Died. One came out of the womb, cried and died. One died at the age of 1 year, one at 10 years. Every moment. Why we should think about that first? You see, we keep procrastinating. With heart, we keep putting off. I will do bhakti, I will do sadhana, but I'm so busy right now. Maharaji, I'm so busy. Bhaiya, I'm so busy. Didi, I'm so busy. I have to do this, I have to build a house, I have to do this thing. When I finish, I will do bhakti. Not now, I'm too busy. This thing we have always been saying. The Vedas say, Na shwa shwa upasi, koi purushashwa shobhe. Shwa shwa means kal. Don't keep saying tomorrow I will do. We always do that. I will do. Not right now. And then that comes. And we never do. Nobody can guarantee. None of us. So if I were to think I can die next moment, it will force me to think about Bhagavan, to do sadhana. Bhaiya, I've gotten so much. I've gotten Guru. Maharaj is Guru. He's given me the knowledge that I am the soul, the Atma. I've gotten the knowledge that the happiness I'm searching for, I'll find only in Shri Krishna. This knowledge which is impossible is come and sit in my intellect through Guru's grace. Let me do something about it. I don't know if I'll live to see tomorrow. Abhi karo. We have to eat, we have to drink. But that shouldn't be the main thing. बस सोचते रहते हैं क्या खाना, क्या पीना, what to drink, what to eat, what kind of food, how tasty. We get so much engrossed into that. Eat food to keep the body healthy. We should give the body all the vitamins and minerals and protein, everything it requires in the right amount. There's a scripture called Yoga Shastra. It says we should only eat adha pet, half stomach fill. If you want to be healthy, eat half stomach. Don't eat till you can't eat again. Most of us eat like that, especially if something we like. Agar acha nahi lagta, if you don't like it, little bit. But something we like, pasta or pizza, imagine the whole pizza, the whole pie. Huh? So we have to eat to live, not live to eat. Eat for health. So the Yoga Shastra says eat half stomach fill. The other half, leave quarter for air, quarter for water. You will get sick. You'll be very healthy. Eating too much. This is why Sri Krishna says in Gita, one should not eat too much nor too little. One should not drink too much nor too little. One should not sleep too much nor too little. Everything has to be done in a regulated and scientific way. Too little is very bad and too much is also very bad. It brings laziness. When you eat too much, what happens? You start to feel lazy, you want to sleep. You bring sickness in the body. Too much sleep is also very bad. Sleeping is the tamasic body. The body needs a certain amount, only a certain amount. इससे ज़्यादा करेंगे तो तामसी और तामसिक गुण आएंगे मन में. Tamasic quality. You get lazy, you get lethargic. Guru says don't sleep more than 6 hours. Maharaj has given us rules as sadhak. Don't sleep more than 6 hours. How many of us listen? And actually, before that, this afterwards, he said, been very nice, but before that, he said, if you are married, those who are married and have children, 6 hours. If you're single, 5 hours. There's a reason for this. Right? So if we want to be sadhak, if we want to practice bhakti and the mind should progress in a certain way, then these rules are very, very important. Right? Be very careful. Whatever we eat, whatever we drink, it affects the mind. That's why, if you want to be devotee, you want to be in the path of devotion, vegetarian, but not only vegetarian, sattvic food. Fresh, healthy food, which will keep the mind in that way. Certain food will make the mind disturbed. Mind is everything. I told you, mind is what we do bhakti with. Mind. And we have to control this mind. We have to make this mind proper. We have to fix it. Then what we eat, etc. is also important. What you eat, what you drink. The sleep and everything. It goes a long way in fixing the mind. This is why Sri Krishna mentions it in Gita also. Bhale Bure hum tere Prabhu ji Bhale Bure hum tere Prabhu ji काम क्रोध और ममता तृष्णा इसलिए माया का हावी हो गया हमारे ऊपर। तो जब रोग है बहिर्मुखता तो इलाज क्या होगा? बहिर्मुखता है रोग तो इसकी इलाज है सन्मुखता। So the disease, why we are under Maya, why we are suffering in the world, because we have turned our backs away from God, we have put our backs to Bhagwan, we have forgotten who we are, so Maya has taken hold of us. That's the whole cure, disease, the root cause of all the disease. Lots of disease, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mamata, lust, desires, greed, anger, attachment, jealousy, all kinds of diseases. All because of Maya. You see, all the diseases in the mind, they all come from Maya. The mother of all these diseases, ये जितने रोग है मन में, इनकी जननी है माया। The root cause, the mother of all the diseases is Maya. So this is a disease. Bahirmukta, the cause of it. Turn our backs away from God. What is the cure? Sanmukta. Turning towards God. In other words, surrendering to Shri Krishna. The only way to become free from Maya is we have to surrender. Shri Krishna makes it very clear in the Gita. I'm not going to go into great detail here, time is limited, but all of this you have heard before. And from time to time, again, we are reminded, we're going to hear it, we keep listening, Main kaun, Mera kaun, etc. Especially Main kaun, Mera kaun. Listen every day. Shri Maharaj is the greatest treasure he left with us. This Main kaun, Mera. And it's so beautiful now in high definition. And if you don't know Hindi, it's transliterated. So no one can say, oh, I can't understand what he's saying. Everything that we need to know. In detail. So Shri Krishna says, Daivi Hesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratyaya Mame Vaye Prapadyante Maya Metantarantite. Chapter 7 verse 14 Gita. Maya, he says, a divine power, a power that belongs to Shri Krishna. Mama Maya, Meri Maya, he says, Maya is his power. So no one, no Rishi, Muni, Yogi, Gyani, no one can become free from Maya by their own effort. How to be free? Mame vaye prapadyante. Only the one who only the one who completely surrenders to Shri Krishna, to Guru, who is Radha Krishna personified. Then Shri Krishna will say, Guru will say to Maya, go away. Then Maya will go. And when Maya go, all children will go. As long as Maya is there, all diseases are there. It's not that some will go and some will remain. No. As long as Maya is there, all. When Maya go, all will go. So this surrender is a sanmukhata. This is the cure. We have to surrender to Shri Krishna. Surrender to Guru, who is Radha Krishna personified. First Guru, then Radha Krishna. He is the one who is going to do everything for us. Shri Krishna says, I want pure heart, pure mind. पहले निर्मल बनाओ, फिर आओ मेरे पास. वो बने बने के साथी है. First make your heart, the mind pure, then come to me. He is only the friend of those who already attained perfection, pure heart. Before that, we have to go to Guru, the saint. He is the one who is going to make the heart, the mind pure. Guru does everything. Actually, it is Guru who frees us from Maya. He is Radha Krishna personified. The scripture says Shri Krishna is doing it, but Guru is not. This is Radha Krishna himself. Tasmin stajane bheda bhava Narad Bhakti Sutra. There's no difference between God and the saint. They are one and the same. Surrender. So all these diseases are surrounding us. All these enemies, these big enemies, stealing our bhakti, our peace, the greed, the anger, the jealousy, the hatred, the lust. Ye maya vash sab janam gamayo bhatak pire bahu tere. Because of Maya, we have been rotating in 8.4 million forms of life from beginningless time. Akar chari lakh chaurasi yoni bhramat yah jiva avinashi. Bhagavan Shri Ram said to residents of Ayodhya, the Jivatma, the soul who we are, is avinashi. In other words, eternal, indestructible, beginningless. Never had a beginning, will never have an end. But it keeps rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. All because we have turned our backs away from Bhagavan. This is the whole thing. Identified with the body. So the whole is Maya, but Maya takes hold of us. Why? Because we turned our back. From when? From beginningless time. There's no beginning. It's not easy to understand. We don't even understand what is beginningless. If it had a beginning, it will have an end. It's beginningless. We cannot destroy Maya. We can become free from Maya. By surrendering to Radha Krishna, surrendering to Guru, who is Radha Krishna personified. In other words, Hari Guru. Bhale Bure hum tere Prabhu ji. Bhale तुम बिनु कौन सहायक मेरो, बैरी बहुत घनेरे. Besides Hari Guru, our only well-wishers, Hitashi, our only well-wishers are Hari Guru. क्योंकि इनका कोई स्वार्थ नहीं. They don't need anything or want anything from us. They have everything. I told you the only reason God and Guru comes in this world, lok kalyan ke liye. और कुछ नहीं. They only come for the benefit of the world and us worldly souls. Otherwise, इसमें क्या यहाँ आने की क्या जरूरत है? हाँ, in Gita he says he has to kill Rakshas to protect good. Yada yada hi dharmasya, to protect dharma. Bhagwan doesn't have to come to do that. As I mentioned before, he told Sugriv, if I were to bend the tip of my little finger in the Valmiki Ramayana, uncountable Rakshas in the uncountable solar system will die, will be destroyed. Why? To come and kill Ravan and Kumbhakaran and Hiranyakashipu? Bhagwan doesn't have to come. Bhagwan is sitting in the heart of all living beings. He's sitting in the heart of Ravan also. The greatest Rakshas you can think about. All he has to do is just say, finish. भगवान के पास एक शक्ति है, सत्य संकल्प. सोचा बस गए, फिनिश हो गया. Bhagwan has a special power called Satya Sankalp, meaning that he just think and it happens. Bhagwan ने सोचा संसार बनो. He just thought, let the world, let that Srishti, creation come into being. The whole world came into existence. सोचा बस. He just thought, Satya Sankalp. So he just think that this Rakshas die and the Rakshas, he didn't have to twist no finger. Just think, Kumbhakaran, you're dead. Hey, Ravan, finish. That's it. This is Leela. That he will come in the world and perform this Leela, and some say to write the book, and then we will read it and we will fall in love with him. That's why. Otherwise, ये सब नहीं करना उनको. He doesn't have to do that. If he didn't come and perform these beautiful Leelas, and somebody didn't write a book and we didn't read this, then nobody would fall in love with Bhagwan. Somebody just says there's some entity called Bhagwan. He has no name, no form, no quality, nothing, and love him. Ooh. How can you love something that you can't even think about? Shri Krishna told Arjuna in the Gita, in chapter 12, both will attain me. Those who worship my formless aspect, as well as those who worship me with the form. But for those being with the embodied with the body, it's impossible to worship an entity that has no form, no body. So this is only because of Kripa, grace. Otherwise, he doesn't have to come and do all of this. इनकी आने की जरूरत नहीं. So knowing this, so he's सब कुछ, he has everything. But if everyone in the world who we think is our friend, हम सोचते हैं, someone does what I like, someone says nice things to me, he flatters me. Oh, we love flattery. Oh, you're such a nice person. Oh, you're such a nice girl. That's my friend. You're an ugly person. You're a fool. Gadha. Oh, there's my enemy. We think like that. And that's not the truth. Jate kachu nij swarat hoi, ta par mamta kare sab koi. सुर नर मुनि सब कह यह रीति, स्वार्थ लागी करहि सब प्रीति. This is a divine law. The more outward love and affection we get from any person in the world, the greater is the selfishness involved. All the basis of all worldly affection is swarth, selfishness. When someone does what you like, they say nice thing, I love you, and they don't do what you want, they go against your wishes, harm your selfishness, I hate you, I will kill you. The same person, the same boy who would say to the girl, I will give you the stars and I will give you the moon, and and he will give you, you are a princess, and then they get married, and then you got to give some real stars now. Before marriage, you acted and she also acted. After marriage, you stop acting and she stop acting also. And then the big problem, cut. And divorce. We get fooled. We ourselves make false. We deceive others to fulfill our selfishness, but we are fooled when others make the same claim to us, thinking it to be the real thing. We should at least realize why I am doing the same thing. So, we are surrounded by all of this. This is nobody really wants, is thinking about helping us in the real sense of the word. Nobody is a well-wisher. The only well-wisher we have is Hari Guru, because they only want to give us. Only want to give us. They will never take from us. It may say they are taken, but they are actually given. They are actually given. Some other time we'll go in more detail. Bhale Bure hum tere Prabhu ji, Bhale Bure hum last line, Jagat Gurutam Shri Kripal Mahaprabhu said, जब हरि गुरु ही हमारे हितैषी है तो उन्हीं के पास जाओ, उन्हीं के शरण में जाओ तो सब कुछ मिलेगा। बाकी जितने हैं जो अन्य है इसको छोड़ दो, त्याग दो। So in the last line, Jagat Gurutam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu said, when Radha Krishna, Hari Guru, Radha Krishna said alone is our well-wisher. They are the one who is going to take us out of this Maya and give us true happiness forever. We become free from this endless cycle of birth and death. Then surrender to them. Give up hope in everyone else in the world. They can't help themselves. How can they help you? किसी के पास कुछ है वो दूसरे को दे सकते हैं. If someone has something, then he can give to somebody else. He himself doesn't have happiness. He himself is suffering in the Maya. How can he give happiness to me? He is himself is in darkness. This is all this relation of the body. It's illusionary. Kuch samay ke. As I said, it's like travelers. We just for a little time and then finish. Our relation with Shri Krishna is forever. Sayuja Sakhaya. That Ved mantra I told you. He's our eternal friend. He never leaves us. Wherever we go, he has to go. Same thing with Guru. When you accept a true saint as Guru, he never will leave you. So knowing that, hold on to Hari Guru. Surrender to Hari Guru. And give up hope. Don't, as I mentioned before, do not divorce your husband or wife, abandon the children, burn down the house. No. They all belong to Shri Krishna just as you belong to Shri Krishna. Do your duty in the world. Make use of everything, but be detached, be neutral. Attach yourself only to Radha Krishna, to Guru who is Radha Krishna personified. Realizing that you are the soul Atma, we are the soul Atma, we are not the body. And what we are looking for, the true happiness, we'll only get from Hari Guru, Radha Krishna Guru. Alright, there's much more, we'll hear some other time. Bol Larli Lal Ki Jai, Srimad Sadguru Sarkar Ki Jai. Page 109. पिय प्यारी वृषभानु दुलारी सोई मम स्वामी श्यामा प्यारी महल तहल दे दो सुकुमारी ओ महल तहल दे दो सुकुमारी ऊनी महल बुहारी ओ ऊनी गई महल बुहारी क्रंदन सुनत नाही बनवारी नाही बनवारी क्रंदन सुनत नाही बनवारी सरकार हमारी। ओ राधा रानी की जय। Page 120, 120. श्री गोविंद गोविंद बोल, राधे राधे गोविंद बोल। श्री ओ श्री गोविंद गोविंद बोल, राधे राधे गोविंद बोल। राधे नाम अनमोल, राधे राधे गोविंद बोल। राधे जाओ कुंजी राधे बोल, राधे राधे गोविंद बोल। राधे राधे गोविंद वंदन करिए हरि बोल, राधे राधे गोविंद बोल। Radhe Govinda Shri Govinda Oh Shri Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Bure.